Attention passengers, thank you for choosing Rush Air, where we can bring you to the island where you will kill each other. Now remember a couple key important rules. The seatbelt sign is currently on and it's about to come off. When it does, you feel free to jump at any time. Go die, mother.
Yeah.
Sir.
Uh, Welcome everybody to Panda in Japan $1,000 prize pool tourney. I'm here with
Guts.
and obviously I am Zani. These are the teams that are playing tonight. With Tofu and Mochi groups. We have Insidious 7, Exo Elites, The Fierce, Fanatics, Next Element, Suix Black, The Terror, MZR Esports, Action Esports, Resilience Gold, Enigma, Ace of Spades, Straight on the Paul, Dope Esports, Blacklist, DZ Goblin, Grim Reapers, Tigo Squad, Exceed, and Incog Gaming. We are gonna head over here to this fight of Grim Reapers and Insidious 7 here in this little compound. There are two here. Another one pulling up here for Grim Reapers. There as Tokyo and Dr. Cheeky. Times OG here from Grim Reapers. Looking towards Cheeky's way with the AUG Iron Sight with his teammate. As they are looking to take this fight with one another for this compound. As of right now, it's just a stalemate. As Times OG looking to throw a stun there. Not going to land on any of them. So we shall see how long this fight takes here as the rest of Grim Reapers are on the backside of Insidious 7. Gonna head over to another fight going on as we've seen in the kill feed to Aces, Spades, and Blacklist here. Blacklist have lost 2 players already as Ace of Spades are looking to play aggressive here to clear them out of the military here. I just get spotted there by DZ. It's just now down to X2 there. Kiddo with the S12K eliminated him there. So we have Resilience here. I think so.
Yeah.
Resilience here, pushing up into Ace of Spades here, taking a knock there. Kiddo with the SOK, looking to try to pick up another. Free fire in the doorway there. Trying to make sure they don't get the revive as they pick up another knock there with a nade. 2C there, get a knock. Versa looking to get the confirm. Nade not landing there. Now looking to push up with the rest of his team as they look to finish off the rest of the teams here in military.
Johnny, as you can see, Ace of Spades has already eliminated 2 teams as of now, which, you know, Ace of Spades has really gone way back for their experience to be eliminating that many teams. So, yeah.
Yes, I agree. They're already up to 7 eliminations already from both of those teams. As we head over here towards Pachinki as we are on Incognito, as they took a fight early on here with Dope, wiping them all out completely, still keeping up 4 as well as they're getting that full squad wipe. What are your thoughts on that, Guts?
That's pretty impressive because Dope has been a pretty solid team in the past. So for Incog to eliminate you know, a really top tier team up there, that's very impressive.
Oh, for
And
sure.
and in suffering no team loss. That's
Yeah, not suffering losing one player. You know, Kenny obviously a little low on health. He needs to look for some boosters to heal up some more. Uh, he might have got knocked. Didn't really see it in the kill feed. He might have just taken some damage during that fight, but them getting that early squad wipe for Pachinki is gonna set the tone that Pachinki is theirs, and if they want to get contested, they can contest them. Gonna head back over here towards Insidious Sevens and Grim Reapers as the fight has started and players have been lost from Insidious Seven. Shanks has lost, been eliminated here. Grim Reapers are looking to continue to terrorize Insidious Sevens as they have not lost one yet, as they're looking to get multiple angles here onto Insidious 7. What are your thoughts on this, Guts? On how they're playing it here?
we see right now that Grim Van is just holding it down right there over here on this side. It seems that Insidious 7 hasn't acknowledged them yet so far.
Yes, yes. We do have 33 Owl on the hill there, sitting behind the tree by the looks of it, from his trying to hold this angle for his teammate as he is trying to get close up on the ridge, as we did see earlier on. Savon there, up on the ridge there, trying to possibly maybe get a nade or two up into the building, as the rest are elsewhere with the rest of Insidious 7.
You know, mo- Most likely Insidious 7 might end up going for that nade and try to, nade Vaughn unless. Oh no!
No.
Look at that!
Yes,
Grim,
yes.
Vaughn is over here
Vampire.
holding it down.
Savon there getting the knock onto Vampire and Phoenix double knock there as they were looking up towards Al up there on the hill. Got two sidetracked there by him and Savon there looking from the side and coming in
Yeah,
and side swiping them.
yeah, that Overwatch played a good decoy.
Yes,
Well,
and now we are just down to Times here. Times just by himself. It's not hard to get a 1v4, I'd say, but you just would have to have luck on your side to see if you get a 1v4 here and possibly keep his team up to get some points. But we shall see what he can do here.
the only thing in this scenario when Insidious 7 times is all he can really do is just hold it down.
Yes.
Oh no, not like that when the whole team is pushing you like that.
Yes,
Definitely.
and as we've seen there, Savon with 3 of those eliminations, picking up a 3-piece onto the likes of Insidious 7, pulling up with the pump in hand and just shooting him right in the face there.
Right in the face for real. I've noticed that they boosted the shotguns by a lot. So, anyone using double
Yes,
barrel, especially the double barrel, will get eliminated pretty quick.
yes. As of right now, the meta is either a shotgun or a mini, or like any DMR or any shotgun. You know, you could even just do a DMR and a shotgun, and you could run around. You have that long range, you have that close range. Is set yourself up. We head over here to the likes of Exo Elite here. Pavito getting a knock onto Prince there, while the rest of his teammates are knocked as a nade comes in there for the cleanup bass with the nade. What do you think of that nade, Guts? Onto Pepito there.
Oh no, that nade was pretty clean.
Yes, going from the stairway up. But Pepito did get a knock onto one of the players. I do that believe that was Prince that did get knocked by Pepito. If he didn't get tagged up there, I think he would have been fined from the nade to avoid it a little bit, but he got tagged up quite a bit there. So I think that's what helped out with that nade into him.
Yeah, all those little damages do build up after a while, especially when you're like cherry picking every little damage with each bullet. But after a while, once that nade hits, that's pretty much a wrap.
Yes, once the nade hits, once after a little bit of damage is done, that nade is probably gonna seal it off. I mean, you might get lucky with 1 HP or not, but it's gonna do the damage. And like even towards the end game, if you still have that beat up armor and stuff, that might cause you just to be eliminated or be an easy knock on from your for your team and everything, and might just cause you the aim. As we are
Yeah,
on Fanatics here, um, there are just a three-man here. Triggs being eliminated. What are your thoughts on them? On how they can survive here?
you know, seeing how zone is placed right now, it really depends because there's not that many compounds around that area. So unless they're holding it down, they might manage. But oh, as we see some action over here on the hillside.
Yeah, looking to come in third party, the Terror over here and Enigma, as the Terror have taken casualties here, multiple casualties to be exact. They are picking up Gil here in the moment, but Fanatics are looking to play this hillside in third party as Enigma did take some casualties themselves and looking to pick up their players while trying to take this fight.
Yeah, as we can see over here, Enigma's really managed to hold it down with all their players intact.
Yes, they got the full reset there, but as we seen, the Terror did back off there, going towards the backside. Enigma is looking to push up a little bit, driving around, trying to get a run over or two.
Hey
G
yo,
getting knocked
with
by Shell Young there.
with Fanatics with Fanatics holding it down with a duel.
Yes, Fanatics coming in on the side with the third party, trying to clear out Enigma here. They did get an early knock there, trying to get another one here. As we see,
Fanatics isolating Enigma Blues. There goes Enigma Blues.
there's Nag or NGA there. Knock still there. We are just down to a solo for Enigma, as that is going to be 27s driving away. As you see in the kill feed, he's going to be eliminated there by Exceed. But now, as we see Fanatics here taking the fight with the Terror, the Terrors are a little spread out here, as they are just down to a duo. Gil and Prince holding two different angles. What do you think of their angles here? On like one on the hill and one on that beach side.
Fanatics really has that way of maneuvering each team. So from what I've seen right now, they really did really good with isolating Enigma. So most likely they're gonna try to go with that same tactic, which
Yes,
w- which try and isolate the players. But if they can't really do that, I don't think they'd go for it. But you know,
yeah. I think they are looking to just focus on making their way into zone, as they might look to rotate into Exceed there, but Exceed looking to rotate their way more into zone and probably find a better spot in the zone there. As we see, continuing playing this western side, continue to
yeah,
continuing to shift this way towards the west side, and these teams are making their way over here. As we do have Fanatics here holding this one compound that Exceed was holding there, but getting out of it. We are gonna head over to another fight as 9Z Goblin and Shrey and Nepal taking a fight. 9Z picking up 3 eliminations already here, looking to pick up another. Spence did get out of it for Shreya and Nepal as 9Z looking to loot up here. As we head over here from looks like of a third party from Aces of Spades onto Action and the Fierce there as DZ here looking to push up, throwing the util out, taking the spray down there onto Action and Corey spreading out all around them. Versa taking another angle here, looking to take some shots at on the Fierce there. Sprays went out of the car as it is now just down to Kaiser. Kaiser getting out of there. Guts. I don't think myself I would get out of there in the UAZ. Would you?
No, definitely not with the AUZ, you know. But
Yeah. The UAZ is smoking there, almost blown up. I think I
oh
probably would have
no.
crashed into a tree and blown up. Kaiser eliminated there from Aces of Spades. Aces of Spades up to 10 eliminations. They started off with 7 in military, picking up another 3 there out of that third party.
You
They're
know,
on a
by far, I feel like Ace of Spades and Fanatics have done some pretty top performance so far with Fanatics, you know, isolating every player, any enemy that they've seen so far, and you know, picking their fights very wisely, you know?
yes, for sure. Playing it very smart, rotating around their teams, making maneuvers and everything like that, getting different angles on the teams, and I mean, same with Aces of Spades. Playing how they've been playing aggressive. In military, they were making sure they take the right push in the right direction and everything on those 2 teams. Even with the other team, Resilence, pushing up onto them, they turned it around, uh, getting the knocks onto them first before they could even get a knock onto them, and like coming in third party in this fight, wrapping around all the players and everything, make sure they had those angles again, like they did in military. Doing pretty well here, playing aggressive. 10 eliminations. Looks easy for them so far. Hopefully they can keep it up.
But yeah, I mean, when you have that synergy, that experience, you know, especially with knowing how each of your players plays, you know, your performance is going to be top notch, you know.
Yes, yes. Talking about like experience, I'm gonna, talk about a little bit of 9Z Goblin. They are a top Latin team. You got Elite, you got Aragod, you got Perdino, ZZ. They have that experience in playing in those top tournaments. But speaking of them, as we see, they do find this last player of Shreya Nepal. They're looking to pick up that elimination. Elite here, trying to throw some nades onto him. Might take some shots, or maybe one of his teammates might throw a nade or 2 onto him, pick up that elimination. And they are up to only 3 eliminations, looking to pick up some more. They do have the likes of Teagle right next to him as they pick up a knock onto Reaper there. Now looking to play aggressive towards their way. Teagle pushing up onto a solo of 9Z. I don't know if they knew if he was there or not, but now they are just down to a duo and taking this fight. Elite has to be careful here as they get those knocks onto Teagle. Teagle pushing into that compound, losing players like that. I do believe they are just down to a solo now here as they are just down to Gunda. And Aces of Spades. We talked about them, guys. As we see, they're playing more aggressive here. Looking at third party again. Picking up a knock on Berdino there. They finished off Gunda as well. Playing really aggressive, guts.
For real. You see that?
Yeah, took the shots towards 9Z, then turned their focus onto the last player from Tigo, and now looking to continue to take their focus onto 9Z, getting another knock here onto them. Looking to push up, get the run over there onto Elite, leaves it down to just a trio. They are up to 6 eliminations. I think this is the second or third most elims on a team so far, with Aces of Spades with the most so far.
Most definitely. As you can see, Ace of Spades is really isolating each player as well. We see that they're trying to
Yeah,
get 9Z Arrow God over here. Oh,
yeah,
and they have him surrounded. You see that?
yeah.
Surrounded
Surrounding
and
him,
eliminated.
yes, pushing up onto Eric God like that, making sure he had nowhere to run, nowhere to escape. Just down to ZZ and Perdino now. Um, they are steamrolling through this lobby so far.
Ah, for real. As we can see, Ace Kittles over here knocked as well by 9Z Pedrino.
ZZ getting knocked there by Exceed. Exceed just one elimination so far. Just getting a knock, leaving it.
Oh, here comes Incognito as well. You see,
Yes. Incognito looking to come in on the side of Aces there and try to take the fight with them. They are Grim Reapers here. Tokyo getting shot at here from the likes of Incognito. There, taking a lot of damage. Needs to heal up. Needs to be careful of Fanatics on the backside as well, as they are just on his backside. Dr. Cheeky needs to be careful. Needs to pick his ones. Gets the knock onto one there. Making sure he holds the backside of Tokyo. As he gets knocked, Tokyo needs to be careful here with taking the fight with Incognito here.
Incognito Space and
Yes.
Incognito Gamer over here hoping to isolate Grim Tokyo. Ooh, those nades, they're causing that pierce damage, you know?
Aces of Spades looking to third party as well on this fight as DZ gets knocked there from the likes of that was sad they're gonna knock and a thirst. They're up to 10 eliminations. Maybe they're gonna knock on to Kenny, but maybe getting knocked again as Ghetto's last
Incognito
one.
Space, and that is a squad wipe by
Yes.
Incognito.
Yes, Incognito there with the wipe onto Aces of Spades. Aces of Spades was looking at third party that fight, but it backfiring onto them. But 9Z is looking to push up onto this now with the hovercraft, trying to get a run over there as they get a knock there onto Spades. He almost got that run over there, guys. I would have went crazy if he got that ran over.
Nah, for real, I would have been laughing my ass off.
Yes, as they did take care of the last two from 9Z. We are just up 2 or 3 teams here, and Incognito here with the likes of 15 eliminations. Sad is fixing those eliminations. Kenny not looking to heal up. He's looking to take those shots there onto that team of Grim Reapers. The last two. Now it is just down to these last 2 teams. Kenny looking to hop in the buggy and rotate out of there or move a little bit from where they were just to have some space, throw some smokes out for his team, heal up some more, and take the fight with Exceed there. 16 eliminations. Do believe now. And as we see 16 eliminations onto Incognito Guts. I do believe they are now the top fragging team so far.
right? With Incognito over here, you know, third partying and slowly eliminating each team. You know, Fanatics, I really thought they had it right there.
Yeah, yeah. Same with Aces. Aces coming in with the third parties. It backfired onto them and from Incognito fight with them, and they went out top five. Um, with I don't really remember how many eliminations they had, but I know they had quite a few. But Exceed over here playing it slow, picking up only two, getting that placement though, second. But kills are gonna come in a factor towards the end, so we shall see how they do here with the full squad.
Of course, with Exceed slowly playing it, you know, mainly going for them placement points, but they do have that power to pack. So in the end, it seems that they'll
Yes,
prevail.
they did already pick up a couple knocks here as well onto the likes of Incognito there, as it is just down to one. And as we were talking about Exceed there, picking up the win, picking up 6 eliminations as well. Hey,
You're
not eliminations like aces, a spades, or incognito there, but picking up the win with 6 eliminations.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it all comes down to placements and at least your team coming up on top.
Yes. But incognito there, having 16 eliminations themselves though. Just
Yeah.
just about much points as exceed though. On top of the second place placements as well. So I mean
you know, Probably in points they'll probably, match to some degree.
yeah, for sure. I mean, Grim Reapers getting 6 eliminations as well. Savan with 3 of those, as we seen earlier on with the fight with the City of Seven. He picked up those 3 eliminations, not doing any much more. 9Z with 6. Aces of Spades. We were talking about them, and
Like, yeah.
they fragged out as well. They might even push themselves up there in the top 2, maybe. You know, maybe
Almost
first,
definitely.
but we 13 eliminations their way with a top 5. They're for sure top 3, but definitely second most fragging team for sure. Definitely gotta keep our eyes on them as well. Onto Incognito there. Hopefully we can see some of these other teams frag out like 9Z. They have the skill, they have that experience. Shred and
Ain't gonna
Nepal.
lie with you, I feel like they were trolling a bit with that hover carrier. Is that what you
Yeah,
called it?
the hover crowd. Yes,
Hovercraft. I feel like they were trolling, trying to run over a few people from what I've seen.
yes, for sure. It did look like he was trying to get the run over there.
But I feel like Ace of Spade, if they took that aggressiveness a bit more towards later game as well, they probably would have managed to get on
Oh, for
top
sure.
three at
I mean,
least.
oh, for sure. I mean, Incognito there was in a fight with Grim Reapers, but they made sure to watch their backside as well, not just like staying too like tunnel vision onto the one team because they knew Aces of Spades was behind them, so they knew not to just like focus onto that one team in front of them, making sure they clear out their backside as well. And then Aces of Spades just got like two tunnel visioned and didn't land the nades or nothing, and that just cost them the game
Most
or the push.
definitely.
I mean,
Yeah, it's like
maybe
how they say if as long as you cover my blind spots, we're good. Like if we're moving in and you cover my blind spot, we're good.
yes, for sure. Um, covering one another, Hey. And then, I mean, Incognito didn't win the game. I mean, they still got second place with 16 eliminations at the end of the day. And they probably could still win that game. Aces of Spades, they probably could have won the game, or it might have been the same result on maybe Exceed winning that. Just playing it slow, playing it out. Letting the other teams fight. I mean, it's pretty smart. Play passive aggressive, just lay low, let those teams fight, maybe chip in a little bit, do a little bit of damage, might pick up an elimination or two out of a third party, and then pick up the rest of the eliminations towards the end with the whatever other team is fighting.
Most definitely, like how they say, work smarter, not harder. So, I mean, in the end, they could probably perform as well, but it's the first match. You don't want to overwhelm yourself as well with there being three more matches. But most definitely, this is the first and the end of the game one. What are your thoughts so far, Johnny?
I mean, I like it. I like the aggressiveness. I mean the aggressiveness from all these teams, as we've seen, like Fanatics being aggressive with as a trio onto Enigma and um the Terror. I forgot the Terror was over there on the west side. Aces of Spades and Military, um, Insidious 7 and Grim Reapers uh, over there at the Twin Compounds and the compound not too far from Garage outside of Pachinki. I like the aggressiveness. What about you?
Yeah, I'm 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 a I'm a Ace of Spades fan, so as much as I was rooting for them in the beginning, I felt disappointed that they got eliminated, but it is what it is. As long as you know the
Yeah.
top teams perform and all that.
Oh, for sure. I agree. I mean, there's nothing wrong being a Ace of Spades fan. I mean, I'm gonna hop on the train with you. Being an Ace of Spades fan there. I mean, they're performing. They're playing pretty aggressive. We got teams like them and Incognito there, but they could only possibly maybe it's just Erangel that's their map. We shall see. We have Miramar and Sanok as well. We shall see how they perform on those maps as well.
Oh yes, I am definitely excited for Miramar. Miramar is my favorite map, even though it's like the biggest map out of all three.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I myself, I don't like Miramar as much. I prefer Sanok. It's my it's my cup of tea. I can do pretty well with Sanok, but Miramar, it's not it.
I don't know. I think I'm just colorblind. I can't see.
I can't see. I mean, there's a sandstorm in the map, so that could also be blocking your vision on Miramar. So, yeah.
Oh, where there's sandstorms in Miramar now?
Yes, there's sandstorm. I mean, you could use it to your advantage on like getting away from fights, or you could take damage from it as well and possibly get knocked while you're getting sprayed down or something.
Wait, the last time I saw the sandstorms and all that was during the Pharaoh event, which was like 3 years ago, 3, 4 years ago, during the first exit. So for there to be sandstorms now,
Yes,
that leaves me flabbergasted. Like, holy shit.
yes. Hey, I'm looking forward to Miramar coming up and the fights because the map is big. So you have to drive around to see where the teams are in the big suburb cities and everything like that. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is where the true skill comes out for those that are, my long distance shooters, for my heavy shooters.
oh, for sure. I myself, like, when I'm running on Miramar, I'm gonna run a DMR like a mini. and maybe an M4 for that like mid range to close range. but we are gonna, I like those are my favorite loadout. But I'd also think I'd run like a shotgun and a DMR. What about you?
Mm, you know, when it comes down to shotguns, I'd probably stick with the double barrel. You know, as as it may suck, just having two bullets in the chamber, but it does pack a punch. So, you know, preferably I'd stick with the double barrel shotgun. What about yourself?
I mean, I'd probably run S12K, possibly. Maybe even a DBS are my preferable shotguns. I don't have the skill for the pump or the double barrel, but yeah.
Yeah, you see, when I run the DVS, I feel like I start frame dropping too much. So it's like, yeah, this isn't for me.
Yes, yes.
Jonathan, are you coming?
That's understandable.
Oh, you're here? Is this everyone? I'm starting.
Yes, this is everyone. We shall see how these teams do. Um, as this is gonna be a big map, driving around, looking for cars, climb up on hills and everything. Um, so yeah. Landing in Miramar, what's your like favorite spot, Guts?
You know, I used to run that old split by Los Leones, kind of like by the water treatment area.
Oh, over there up north, like above water treatment or below it?
More towards the south side, by the ocean area, kind of like by the coast, but it's like more
Ah,
towards the outskirts of Los Leones.
I see, I see. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, I think I myself, I prefer like San Martin. I like land San Martin. Pretty much center of the map. You know, you're likely to see people going there or not. They might be scared to land there. You get pretty enough loot for like 2 to 3 teams. So I like it, billboard and everything. As the room has begun, I believe. So we are going to be getting into that here in just a second. Who
Attention passengers,
do you
thank you
think
for
wins
choosing
this game?
Rush
Who
Air, where
are
we
you
can bring
choosing to
you
win
to
this
the
game,
island where
Guts?
you will kill each other. Now remember a
You
couple key
know,
important rules. The
just like
seatbelt
how I
sign
said
is
in the
currently on
beginning,
and it's about to come off when
I'm
it
still
does.
rooting for
You feel
Ace of
free to chat at any
Spades,
time.
but
Go
from what I've
time.
seen, Incognite Gaming and Exceed might take that top two, you know, between first.
Hey, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna steer away from those teams. I'm gonna have to, go to 9Z Goblin. I'm gonna choose them for the for the win here at Miramar.
You think so? I mean, if it comes down to that, I feel like Fanatics has an opportunity if they keep performing how they were in the beginning, isolating the players and then moving in. They just have to make sure that they're covering each other's blind spots
Oh
because
yes, I
overall they
agree
should be good.
for sure. I agree. I agree on that. I mean, all these teams, they're gonna be looking to take these fights. Hopefully, gonna head over here to the first fight as we have 9Z, Aces of Spades, our teams here. Take the fight, and Chumacera has 9Z has already taken a knock. I'm hoping my
Oh
team
no.
here doesn't get taken out by your team here, Guts. We have 3 teams here in Chumacera, Guts. Insidious 7, Aces of Spades, and 9Z.
I mean, Ace Mama Bay, has already taken some damage. Same for 9Z.
Yeah, they do need to look for the meds here. Sharing the top side. They are also going to have to be careful of Insidious 7 possibly slowly moving up and third partying them. So they are going to have to be careful about that.
Oh, as we see, Ace Kiddo has already eliminated 9ZZ.
ZZ did get eliminated. But Aragod with the trade onto Maypay there, picking up that elimination, making it
Oh
a fair
no.
fight here still. I do see Insidious 7 slowly moving up here onto this fight. Elite getting a knock there onto DZ with the nade. Bernardino is low as well. So we shall see what happens with them as Insidious 7 is slowly making their way up towards their way onto this fight. Phoenix does get spotted here by Aragod. Aragod looking to take the 1v1 with Phoenix. He does get spotted by Shanks and Vampire and Stellar. And does get knocked and eliminated there. 9Z. My team my team is almost eliminated. As Aces of
I mean,
Spades.
I mean, Ace of Spades is down 2 players as well, so it's I feel like both of our teams are gonna eliminate it.
Yeah, I think we have cursed our teams as we see 9Z be eliminated there. I definitely cursed 9Z there for sure. I mean, Insidious 7 here probably looking to cash out on
Third,
these eliminations onto Aces of Spades if they can push up onto them. But Aces of Spades
also,
might take the win on them. It's not hard for a 2v4.
you see, I highly doubt that just for the fact that Ace of Spades it seems to be low on any meds, and with Insidious
Um,
with 7, coming in third party, whatever's left.
yes, and I mean, I'm hoping Aces of Spades maybe can take out 1 or 2. I mean, yeah, they're low on meds. But I'm still hoping maybe at least one of our teams could probably make it out. um, but Insidious 7, they're looking to push up and take these early eliminations on these 2 teams. I mean, Aces of Spades not going to be complaining getting 3 points off a match. I mean, yeah, it's not a lot, but I mean, being eliminated with just 3 eliminations, I mean, it's better than none for sure. You could pick up more eliminations the next match, just reassess what you need to do for more matches later on. Um, in the other days they do play. And yeah, hopefully they can perform those next days with facing 9Z or any other teams landing on them.
No, now that I think about it, you know, Ace of Spades maybe two players down, but even then, as long as they have 2 players that are holding each other's backs, they got this, because Insidious 7 doesn't seem to be wanting to push, even though Ace of Spades is like a wounded tiger, you know.
Yes, Aces of Spades is hurt badly after losing half their team to 9Z, and I'm pretty sure NC7 may have picked up an elimination or 2 onto them when they were third party. But they did pick up an elimination onto 9Z. Now they're looking to push up here as they throw Molly onto Versa there. Shanks here throwing the nade as well. It's gonna be times in the side. Just Kiddo now. That looks like this is
Yeah,
the end for
yeah,
our teams.
yeah. You know that Overwatch and those nades will always end up piercing. You know.
Hold on. Kiddo's cooking. He gets a knock.
No,
Hey,
you know,
hey.
Ace Kid was gonna at least take one with him. Nope, never mind.
Hey man, he sprayed down Phoenix. Hey, he was cooking a little bit. He sprayed down Phoenix.
You know, I would have been
uh,
like, yeah, you're coming down with me,
That man
but
did not cook.
yeah.
That man did
yeah.
not cook once at all. Get him out of the kitchen.
Uh,
He
yeah.
burnt the food.
Hey, he burnt the food, chat. Get him out of here. Get him out. I don't want him as chef no more. Uh, this map, man, this zone coming to an end slowly but surely. It is still just the first one. We do have a couple teams still outside of zone. Um, the Fierce and Grim Reapers up there towards the north side. What you think of that? Them still being outside of zone.
You know, I can't even say anything on that because I used to perform like that all the way as well. As we see Graham all the way up there at Camp Militar, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way, guts. I mean, we when I play with my team, we like to take those wide rotations. But as we see here in front of us, G here looking to play aggressive towards straight out of the Paul, pulling up on a ridge of Wolf, but not looking to back off of it. As the players of straight on the Paul also looking to drive away. I mean, they look
They're
like
like,
they did pick an elimination onto them.
yeah, straight up Nepal said, nope, we are not fighting that today.
Yeah, they are looking to just play slow.
And I don't blame them with straight out of Nepal just being two of them, and that's in that area, you know. And then Enigma having the full team. Oh,
Yes, I agree. Blues there did get knocked here from the likes of Shay and Paul. They're looking to get that revive too and hope to not get pushed. As we do see them get a map here, we do still have Grim Reapers up there towards the north. The Fierce making their way in from Elzar and Cruz del Vela there as well. They are a big split apart from one another. They are lucky that they don't have any teams in front of them. Um, if they had any teams in front of them, it probably could have caused a lot of action for them being split like that and losing maybe one or two players. Um, we do have a couple teams down to the south there, like in City of Seven, T Goal and Shad and Nepal, possibly running into one another. You know, guys like holding that side of Chumasera could work out in favor of Insidious 7, or it could be their downfall. I mean, we have teams rotating from the north, like the Terror, might run into Incognite there and Blacklist, but we also have the teams like MZR, on that more west side, as Incognite here pulling up on the side of Blacklist, take some shots. Kenny looking to back away. as the whole team of Incognite looking to just rotate away from that hill and leave Blacklist there as they look to take this compound here on the side as it is clear. They might have been holding it earlier on, so that's probably why they knew it was clear. But you don't want to push into a compound like Kenny did without clearing it unless you already know that it is clear. As the rest of the team is looking to hold the hillside and making sure that all their angles are covered, as they only have one elimination. Sad with that elimination, holding that hillside, looking to possibly move down towards Kenny's way and just hold an angle for Kenny as he's just down at the compound by himself, as the rest of his team is up on the hill. They do need to be careful of the team just above them. And as we were talking about Fanatics, they were making some good moves all around and making like the right choices on what fights they should make and everything like that. As Chad here looking to heal up, they did get a knock onto the likes of Action here, as they did pick up Zed. Zed looking to get healed up here as well. Might look to continue to fight. Incognito might look to come up in third party if they continue to hear in those fights. But we shall see on what happens here, as they might look to just pop the shots off, give them warnings to not push up towards their way or not. Out here with the mini, looking towards the way of Action here, as we see in the feed. Dope eSports here taking a fight. They did lose Hate there in the fight for Power Grid here, as this is Enigma on the side here, taking those shots, picking up an elimination onto Hate, as they are up to 2 eliminations already. Might look to play more aggressive here on pushing on to Dope, but being a little careful here as well, as they are spread out along that ridge. Now looking to rotate as Dope just looking to take those shots towards their way, maybe try to pick up a knock or just do a little bit of damage. Fanatics back over here, still holding their little compound on this little hill, just making sure nobody pushes up towards their way, as they are 4-man. We didn't see what they could do as a 4-man last game, but as a 3-man, they were putting in some work. Maybe we could see that, transaction here with the full squad. As we've seen them get a couple knocks to Action, maybe do a little more, push up on the squad, wiping out the full squad. Hopefully we can see that. Like, it doesn't have to be Action. It could be any of the other teams, like Incognito, Blacklist, and all them. As the fight with Dope and Enigma breaking off again, Exceed taking a fight as well. There, as we see in the feed. I think they are, of course, the likes of Grim Reapers, taking shots towards their way. Shot here, just making sure he keeps an eye onto action, making sure they don't try and move up onto them. Over here, EXO Elite here, just up to Monkey. Monkey in a 1v1, almost getting Reaper there. And Reaper getting knocked from the side. As now Insidious 7 now looking to take this fight as well. Looking to push up onto Tigo. As Shanks gets a knock there as well onto Humiji. And Gunda looking to move up the hill as well to try and support his team. Leaving his teammates down the hill there. Knocked. Not going to try to get the revive. Trying to push up and help his team. As Times is going to spot Gunda there. Take those shots onto Gunda. Gunda pretty low. Needs to be careful on what he does and not get knocked. As the rest of Insidious 7 looking to push up onto the others of Teagle. As Times not going to be able to see Gunda there. Gunda going to look to get the revive. Onto Humiji. As Reaper did get revived there. Phoenix looking to take this fight. Ran into Molly. Gets a knock onto Teagle. Sicko knocked. It is just down to Reaper and Gunda and Humiji. As Vampire and Times are the last two up for Insidious 7. Times looking for an angle onto the two players down at that compound. As they are going to be looking to rotate out of here. Making their way into zone. You're going to have to be careful not to rotate into any of the teams that are ahead of them. Or try not to get sprayed out of the car as well. We shall see as Enigma here also looking to make their way into zone. In a smoking car, they are looking to hold some halos, passing by some teams here as switch over here to Teagle's angle looking towards Enigma, as well as Incognito here, not too far, holding the compound onto their side, looking to take some shots, but action just on that hill, looking towards their way. Sad looking to throw some smokes out to give him some cover here to take those shots. As go out there. City of 7 is down to a solo. I believe maybe the Fanatics here. Triggs did get a knock there onto action. Picks up another one there. That is 3 knocks onto action there. Looking to get the confirms before getting the revive. Making sure to get those kills. Looking to get the revive onto Chad. Silva is the last one up. Triggs is also the last one up for his team here. Looking to possibly pull off a 1v4 here. Is going to be Triggs pulling off the 1v4 onto action. Now looking to pick up the revives here onto these players. But straight out of Nepal. Looking to push up and play aggressive. Triggs there not going to be able to withstand that fight against straight out of Nepal. As Blaze BT eliminates Triggs there. As Vampire here is the last one. Looking towards the likes of Teagle here. Gunda getting shot at Needs to be a little careful moving around. I think Seed here. Looking towards the way of Grim Reapers. As Grim Reapers looking to withstand Exceed as they are pushing up onto them here. But they do need to be careful on not exposing themselves a little too much towards Exceed. As entry clip is knocked. Gonna be looking to get revived. But MZR coming up not too far as Exceed does lose a member there. Dr. Cheeky picking up an elimination onto Exceed. 3 eliminations himself, throwing some smokes out for himself, hopping on the back of the buggy. He has multiple cars, but Exceed getting pulled up on by the likes of MZR. MZR gonna come in and clean up the rest of Exceed there. As we do see Insidious 7 here. Running back into the shed where the Molly is, Vampire. Gonna just burn himself alive from Blacklist's Molly. Taking out the rest of Insidious 7. MZR looking to move into zone now. As I do believe they did take out Dr. Cheeky. Blacklist looking to take some shots towards the likes of MZR. Gonna knock onto Yufika. Trying to get the thirst there as well as they do. Blacklist still up as a duo. 7 eliminations. Enigma now looking towards their way towards Incognit there. Looking to possibly try and take him out. As Kenny there does take some shots onto NGA there. Gets the knock and flush there. Enigma just down to 27. 27 looking to move his way in. And a smoking buggy. He needs to be careful as the rest of Incognit there as well, making their way into zone. Kenny gonna use this blown up vehicle to his advantage as Incognit there are looking towards his way and possibly eliminate him. As Kenny looking to throw some smokes out. I do believe he thought that was a nade in his hand as he's trying to throw a nade down the hill towards 27. Not landing onto him as they continue to throw some smokes out here to try and get closer to throw some lead. And he does need to be careful there. To the likes of 27. They do have enough time to get the revive though. 27 looking to heal up, looking to smoke himself out and try to move up. MZR still alive, not too far away from the fight as well. Might look to third party. 27 might look to try and throw a nade or two up the hill. '27 need to heal up even more here as Incognit there looking to throw some more nades there as they might look to rotate their way into zone now as they are just a little bit away. They need to be careful of the likes of MZR. This is our top 4 teams so far. MZR, Blacklist, Incognit, and Enigma. Incognit making their way up into another top 5 here.
Enigma might not make it out of this alive with this blue zone damage getting a little bit too high. We are going to rotate around to the MZR squad. As Zani did say, they are the dominant team here with with our 3 teams up. I mean, 3 players up, but Incognit might want to take that away from them.
Yes, as they are looking to push up onto them. Gamer does get knocked out. 100 HZ as the rest of Blacklist is also looking to come in third party of the fight, throwing some util onto them as one of the players from Blacklist did get knocked as well. As Incognito are just down to Sad. Sad's looking to push up onto Blacklist there as it is now down to a 3v2 here. Util coming out from the likes of MZR as Zoo is not going to get picked up. It is just down to player 3. That is going to be MZR with the win.
All right, you did call it, Zani, with the MZR coming out on top with very close, surprising move. Everyone thought that Incognito would come in that second place, but Blacklist making the surprise visit in the second place instead with their utility use. But it's not as
Yes,
big as a surprise as the last match. Huh.
for sure not. I mean, Incognito still making it into that top 3, but MZR just making sure they tear apart Incognito one by one. Blacklist helping out third party, but those utils not coming clutch for Blacklist onto that shed, and MZR just got that reset, pushed up,
Mhm.
and eliminated the players,
Now
making
there
sure.
there wasn't a lot of fights, engagements around until the very end, and I think one of the final finisher was from 300H, which they just had a lot of movement around. They didn't have too many engagements, but they did stay till the very end, and that's why you see Zoo with their 4 eliminations, Blacklist just surviving and picking up a little bit by bit.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, they were playing it a little slow, making sure picked up some eliminations. Zoo with 4 of those, as you say, they are looking to just continue to pick up those eliminations throughout these games. Playing it slow, get that placement as well as the kills, making sure they get even amount of points throughout these matches, as it could be hard to get enough points because some of these teams could pop out like aces or incognito as we see in first game. I mean, MZR with 6 of those eliminations with the win. Blacklist picking up a little more with 9. Incognito still putting up that damage as well with 6 in the third place, getting those points. As first game, they fragged out with 16 with the second place. Enigma with 4 of those eliminations with the fourth place. Grim Reapers picking up 5 in top 5. I mean, doing pretty well, picking up those eliminations and placement. I mean, go out early. You're not going to get any placement. No, not many elims possibly. We've seen Aces of Spades go out early.
Mhm.
9Z still pick up some eliminations,
I
but
do
no
want to
placement.
call you and Guts out for that this earlier saying, oh yeah, we're gonna see Aces and 9Z duke it out in the very end again, and it just wasn't it. Very start they hard dropped each other, and then I think what was it, Insidious 7, and we saw Kiddo did not cook. Yeah,
Yeah, Insidious 7 with the third party, and Kiddo did not
Yeah,
cook. It, in fact, did not cook.
yeah. I think we ended up jinxing our own team, but it is what it is. They
It
st-
is.
they still tried, or as Zani said, he cooked briefly. He cooked briefly, and
Um,
it's like, yeah, get out.
Matter of fact, he burnt. He burnt.
he was just not allowed back in that kitchen. It's just,
He burnt the food. He didn't cook.
Yeah, he overseasoned. Get out. But
Uh,
you know, a few teams surprised me this match. MZR, one of those teams that didn't perform in the first match, really outdid themselves this second game. I think so. And then, Fnatic still put it up a really good fight, even though they got eliminated right after. But, it is what it is.
oh, for sure. Um,
But we will be back briefly for the third game as we take a break.
All right, mics aren't hot anymore. You're good, dude. Yeah, you're good, dude. The last match, it was just okay. The last match, it was just I was like, okay, we're gonna have a break, and we can discuss what happened, what we can do differently. And then you guys just kept talking. I'm like,
Attention passengers, thank you for choosing Rush Air, where we can bring you to the island where you will kill each other. Now, remember a couple key important rules. The seatbelt sign is currently on and it's about to come off. When it does, you feel free to jump at any time. Go die, mother.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Sandhawk. As for now, the teams taking the lead are Incog Gaming with 22 eliminated, exceeding second place, and Ace of Spades with third, with MZR and Grim taking a tie.
Gonna head
And
over to Camp Bravo, where we have the Fierce, Grim Reapers, and EXO at. Quite a few teams here, Guts. Who do you think's gonna come out on top of this one? I know last game we didn't do so well with picking the teams, but let's pick the who you think's coming out on top of this game with the out of Camp Bravo, anyways. Not this game. We'll talk about that after these fights.
you know, I feel like Grim has been performing pretty decently with how they did last game. So most likely Grim, if they play, you know, if they hold their ground, but it's not looking pretty nice, with one of their players on their knees. But it is what it is.
Yes, I'd give it to Grim. I mean, they are a little split. Tokyo is a little bit away. Um, he does have to be careful not to get spotted by Insidious 7 or EXO Elite, as well as T Goal once he makes his way towards that way, especially Insidious 7 being a little split, watching both sides of Camp Bravo, making sure no one makes their way out as a 2-2 split, while the other teams are in the side of Camp Bravo. I mean, I might have to fully give it to Insidious 7 this time, as last game we seen them come in third party Ace of Spades and 9Z and come out and get those eliminations, making it to midway of the game last game, but taking that early drop.
No, but from what I've seen from last game, T Goal was performing pretty decently towards the end. So when it comes down to these three teams performing, it might come down pretty close between Team Goal and Grim.
Yeah, I mean, it could well come down between those two teams. I mean, multiple third parties, multiple teams here. I mean, and go pretty much any way, I guess you could say. With how many teams are here, there are different angles being watched. Grim Reaper, pushing up on EXO there. Tigo might look to third party that as took the knock. They got that knock in third onto EXO. EXO continue to fight here onto Tigo. Gunga pushing up with the Tommy. They do get that knock. Reaper gets knocked by Monkey. Monkey got knocked and thirsted as well. But Grim Reaper still having the man advantage here. It can come out big for them for sure. And as you were saying earlier, the leaderboards, we have a lot of ties towards the top. Exceeded Ace of Spades, tied for second. Incognito holding that first place pretty well, 33 points. Exceed Ace of Spades with 19. MZR and Grim Reapers with 16. Who knew? Who knew the top 5 would be multiple ties up top, and Incognito still holding that top spot. And
Yeah,
and as you were saying about Grim, how consistent they are. I mean, they're playing this out slow. Pretty smart to play it out slow. especially as Tokyo is a little bit away.
Yeah, I mean, we see both teams just at a standoff right here for now. Most likely just gonna wait until, they get that perspective on one another on each, you know.
Yeah. We did have EXO Elite get eliminated as well from here. So that is one less team these teams do have to worry about. So they should be a little safe, a little like relief a little bit that is one less team. But they do need to be careful as the City of Seven are still holding their angles. I mean, the City of Seven might look to take out T Goal next, as T Goal is looking to make their way outside of boot camp, not boot camp, Camp Bravo.
You know, that sounds like, normal strategy for when you go to Camp Bravo, where, gatekeeper goes there. And
Yes,
I'm not surprised that Insidious 7 is performing something like that, you know, because from what we've seen last game, they've tend to gatekeep.
yeah, or third party. I'm gonna
As
head
right
over
now,
here. Go ahead.
we're going over here with MVR fighting Enigma Gaming.
Enigma has already taken a casualty from G. MZR looking to push up. MZR taking casualties themselves. Couple there. Might see Boozer coming clutch for Enigma. Picking up green hunt. We have 27s. 1v1 here between Enigma and MZR here. 27s and 300 hertz. Full HP. Nades might come in to help here on seeing who can get the full reset, as Enigma did lose two, so they are just going to get duo if they could get the reset. 27 tagging up 300 hertz there with the UMP, trying to heal up. A third party is coming up. 300 does need to be careful there, but he's going to wrap around and get that elimination, as the Fierce was trying to third party there. As we seen there, 300 coming up clutch there. Almost possibly getting a 1v4 by Blues. Guts. Blues was putting up a show there. A
Oh yeah,
three-piece so far.
yeah, dude. With MRZ, performing pretty well last game. It came to a shocker that they wiped Enigma, you know?
Yes, I totally agree. I mean, putting up a show last game. Maybe not a lot of eliminations, but still picking up a few eliminations and getting that first place. I mean, a win's a win. If you get a few
Consistency.
eliminations, then you're good. Yeah.
That
I mean,
consistency is what's gonna, help them out in the long run.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna head over here towards Grim Reapers and straight on the Paul. As Grim Reapers, Savon did get knocked there from likes of straight on the Paul. They are a little low on HP, so they do need to heal up as well as get that reset. I mean, it's gonna be a little harder to get that reset as they are a little bit apart
With
from
zone
one
coming
another.
in on them.
Yes, zone coming in as well. It is only just stage 2 though, so not gonna do a lot of damage. Gonna do a little bit, but it is gonna eat at their meds though. Grim Reapers. Tokyo does get spotted there from the likes of Insidious 7. Insidious 7 once again coming in and third partying these fights, picking up these eliminations from the side, getting the runovers or spray downs from afar, and picking up those eliminations, giving the fact that they have to make their way into zone as well.
I'm starting to think Insidious 7 is over here starting to ambush every team slowly, You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Oh, for sure. I mean, um, they are they're just setting out there, riding it out maybe a little bit. Hey, we're just gonna come in, stop by a few seconds, and pick up a kill or two.
Yeah. They're like, oh, he seems weak. Let's beat him up real quick. Right away.
Oh, for sure. I mean, now as we see, they are taking some casualties there by multiple teams. I do believe they are just down to just a solo now for Insidious 7. And as we head over here towards Dope in action here. Dope did lose Voltex though, as they are looking to throw these nades towards the likes of Action. Action backing off the hill there, moving down towards the warehouses of Boot Camp, making sure they stay alive a little longer, trying to get some placement points and maybe even a few eliminations. As now Dope is looking to push towards their way. As we see here, guys, as we see here, guys, the Fears falling off the hill there. Kaiser might have just given a free elimination towards the likes of Fanatics. We have Soka here. Last player up for the Fears, as the rest of Fanatics pushes up here. Shoyoung eliminated there as well. As Fanatics here are looking to push up to the likes of Soka here. Soka gonna pick the knock and first on to Triggs there. As he's looking to continue with this fight with Fanatics. The duo.
With the Fierce, holding it down, even though it's a solo, you know.
Yeah. The nades could help him out here, maybe get another knock. He is pushing down the hill, trying to give himself some more cover, give him some more angles. He does hear Benny down below. Might look to try to get that knock onto Benny, as Chad is up above him, looking to take the 1v1 as they are a little separated from one another. Looking to cook up this nade here and throw it onto Chad. If he could get this knock here, he could set himself up with another 1v1 against Benny after taking this fight with Chad.
All those nades are piercing Chad. Only thing you can do is just hold it down, as the fierce Soka is holding it down, and
Yes.
it seems that both are slowly getting that angle on the fierce. So it was eventually going to happen where he got eliminated, or jump off the cliff.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think Chad there was just playing it slow and wait for Benny to push up to make sure they definitely get that kill. As Incognite here, taking a fight with Silence, you know, they do have space knock. They do have a couple knocks onto Silence, though. Silence is trying to push up onto them. As Aces of Spades, not too far, pushing up slowly up that hill. Kenny here looking to hill up. As that is going to be Silence eliminated there. 3 eliminations to Incognite here. Picking up those eliminations earlier on towards mid game, setting themselves up for that in game situation with those eliminations to placement points. They are going to be looking to also maybe take the fight with Aces of Spades, as they aren't too far away from them.
Yeah, I feel like Ace of Spades might rotate on him, since they took some damage, not completely, but some type of damage.
For sure. I mean, they might look to push him in a little. You're gonna have to be a little careful though. Like the Terror two, they might look to push up towards that fight as well. Third party, this is Spades now gonna hear those shots from the Terror, so they're gonna be a little careful on maybe not pushing up the hill.
Yeah, because in a scenario like this, you don't really want to get pinched, especially with all these teams slowly rotating in, with Fanatics over there, rotating over there on the Terror. It's about to get hectic, you know?
Oh, for sure. With with this map being so small, these fights are going to be a little closer. The shots are going to be heard. Fanatics here looking to come in and join the action. MZR as well, not too far. Onto the Terror here. Shot's going to spot and look for the flush as well. The Terror being careful on where they peek because they do know that Fanatics are just above them, looking to take them out. They're just gonna wait it out, let them move first. Jones coming in here, as we
Yeah,
see.
dude. When it gets like this, I feel like this is where, your Overwatch has to be more on point, where everybody has to be watching each other's back. Because look at that. MRZ over here eliminated Fnatic Chad right off the bat while rotating in. And, everybody slowly
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like MRZ might still have that momentum on winning, even though they're kind of being gatekept by up
Oh,
there.
for sure. I mean, Incognito as well, taking some casualties there.
With Ace of Spades being duo, hopefully, well, duo now, but hopefully they're able to hold it down.
Yes.
Mm,
Incognito might be able to get that revive. We have Trey in the Paul and Grim Reapers in the snake there. Dr. Cheeky getting the elimination there in onto Wolf from Shan the Paul. Shan the Paul is going to be looking towards their way as well towards Incognito. Still up as a full squad, getting that revive. 9Z going to be eliminated there as well.
Yeah.
MZR still up 300, looking to take the 1v1 with Bursa there. Bursa takes some shots from Incognito there. Incognito coming from the side with the third party, but 300 color here with 9 elimination out of the 11 of his team.
Yeah, Incog is just playing it really smart. MRZ 300, gets eliminated right there. You know,
Yes.
with Incog supporting each other back to back, they most likely have this, unless Grim Cheeky manages to,
Yes.
1v solo the whole lobby. But
Yeah. And the ball, but Incognito here tried to take the win here on this game where first game they couldn't. Grim Cheeky was set in the grass there as we seen earlier, taking out one of Trey and the Paul, but Trey and the Paul getting the revenge for his teammate. Incognito looking to take this win. Guts. I mean, they're staying consistent.
yeah, with Incog, being with 4 players still alive, straight out on the pole, just taking damage by zone and just having to come inside zone. Like, yeah, they were cooked, bro. Ain't no
Yeah.
way, straight out on the pole could have won that. But as we see here, Incog with 10 eliminations, coming in with first and second place. We have straight out of the pole with 4 eliminations. like I said, straight out of Nepal could have performed a bit better if they would have, managed to get in the zone on time. But yeah, third place we have Grand Reapers with 4 eliminations. One of the teams that we called out that was gonna, at least get top three with MRZ and Fanatics, but you know, they're getting there. We have MRZ with 11 eliminations. Damn. Holy shit. um,
Yes. 11 eliminations going out in fourth, seeing something like how Incognito is staying consistent as well with 10 eliminations, staying that top three. I mean, they're the most consistent team so far, staying in that top 3 to 5 range. Aces of Spades hopping back up in top five with 6 eliminations. MCR, 9 of those eliminations go to 300k guts. 9 of those.
yeah, MRZ has managed to surprise me by a lot because first game, they kept it low key. They were like, let's stay under the radar and not let nobody know that we're here, because out of nowhere they started performing in the second match in Miramore, and then as we see here in Sandhawk, this is clearly their map. This is like, yeah, this is our map. Screw
Yeah.
everybody. But yeah, MRZ 300, his performance was like holy shit. But yeah, Ace
Hey,
of Spades, their performance was, I can't really say much, but I feel like we're just jinxing them at this point, so we shouldn't root for them.
I mean, they did better than the last game, going out early with only 3 eliminations. They got some
Yeah,
placement and 6 eliminations here. I mean, first game they did pretty well as well. I mean, they I wouldn't say they were in a good spot on this game because they had to worry about Incognito, the Terror, Shrey and Nepal, MZR all the way over there as well. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I do have to agree with you. I think we are cursing them. Like caster curse is not it. It's not lucky for them, but for like a team like Incognito, there, I say it is luck. I mean, we're just gonna have to keep seeing what they could do here throughout the rest of the night. And
but yeah, we have sixth place 9Z with 3 eliminations, and then with seventh place we have, what is that, TTR,
the Terror,
the Terror with with 2 eliminations. I haven't seen much performance from them, but right now in my mind, the only team that is standing out, even though they're not performing as well, is I believe it's Insidious 7. Insidious 7.
yes, the City is 7. They're doing a lot, with the third
Like,
parties and just coming out of nowhere with the kills.
yeah, like they're not performing well in placements, but their ambushes and all that are standing out. Like they're catching my attention at most.
Yes,
I don't
for
know about the
sure.
audience.
They just hold, surround the teams, just come in third party, fourth party, pick up those eliminations like you would want. I mean, it's nice to see. But yeah.
But yeah, folks, that is the end of the third match. We will be back after these messages.
Attention passengers, thank you for choosing Rush Air, where we can bring you to the island where you will kill each other. Now, remember a couple key important rules. The seatbelt sign is currently on and it's about to come off. When it does, you feel free to jump at any time. Go die, mother.
Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back. We're gonna get into the last game here, and as we've seen, Incognito staying more consistent throughout the day. I mean, MZR as well, Ace of Spades, Grim Reapers, yeah, staying consistent. As of right now, Incognito still in first place, 53 points.
We are
MZR,
missing it. Insidious 7 this match, though.
yes, I'm. They might have rage quit
Yeah, they
after.
get so close yet so far.
Yeah, I mean they were doing some things with the third party and everything, coming out of nowhere with some still kills and everything like that. But hey, you can only get so far with that.
Yeah, with Insidious 7, I feel like if they were, you know, consistent with that passive aggressive, that would have been, you know.
The Fierce losing Alpha 77 there, but Soka coming in style in the Volkswagen
Attention,
drifting there to pick up his teammate as they are looking
attention
to
passengers,
go loot elsewhere, making sure they get away from Fanatics. As Fanatics, I do believe were the ones to pick up that early elimination onto them there. And Guts, welcome back, my guy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Star
Is that is
getting
that a punch
eliminated.
buggy?
Yes.
That at this point, I am just surprised with PUBG because I wouldn't even have expected a punch boogie in PUBG Mobile. That is,
Yes. I mean,
you ever wonder if any of the players actually punch each other when they see that?
I don't know. I haven't seen it happen yet. Maybe it will. As we see there, sad with the perfect need, not taking those shots onto Dope there as they pass by in front of him. They are just down to just two though. It is a 2v3 now after Sad did get that knock with the nade, trying to take the fight with the pump, but Havoc looks to be better with the pump. Now, Base with the double knock there, trying to get the thirst, but not being able to. This time, Incognito going out early. I mean, Dope looking to take Pachinki this time.
Yeah, you know, shotguns on top. What can I say? What can
Yeah,
I say?
yeah, as we seen there, he almost clutched up with that S12K, getting double knock, almost tried to get the third there. I mean, he tried to get the confirms before getting eliminated. He was too worried about getting those eliminations instead of taking the fight.
I mean, that sounds like something I would do. Just confirm the kill. If I knew I was gonna die, I'd be like, yeah, you're going to hell with me.
You're gonna be eliminated as well. I mean, may as well try and knife him at that point.
Or at least try a little bit and throw the pad at him before I die, even though I won't succeed. But it's something.
Just pick him up, put him over your shoulders, put him in the car, just drive away with them. It's not like his team is gonna chase you down.
Yeah, it's not like you're like 1 HP and you can run off and yeah.
Uh, the st- okay, to steer off that topic, Ace of Spades. You know, first game they did pretty well in military. I mean, they already have 2 eliminations. Oz here. I thought it was DZ. It is Oz. I'm dyslexic. My fault, guys. But Oz with 2 of those eliminations for Ace of Spades right now.
Yeah, Ace of Spades seems to be performing more better in Durango than any other map. So they might, they might, this might be their map, to be honest.
Yes, I can agree with you. This just might be their map. The other ones, they just pick up a few eliminations and die a little early or die maybe in that top 5 as they
And there
try
goes
to.
Ace Oz, just, eliminating everybody.
Yes, for sure. As we do see the zone is going to be closing in here. Staying more focused on that mainland compared to the maybe going down to military. We have action here and 9Z taking the fight. Um, action pushing up onto 9Z. Perdino did get knocked as Aragod there also getting knocked from Philippine as the rest of 9Z start to push up. That's a second there. Philippines looking to get confirms before possibly maybe we get knocked himself, but he's making sure he stays alive by going back inside. The rest of his team's gonna be looking to push up towards the last member, ZZ there. ZZ looking to run away right now, away
And the
from
F1,
action. The F1 here. Silva in the F1 here. It's kind of clean. Um,
yeah, dude. I was like, should I get this? Should I not? I don't know.
um, my personal opinion. My my personal opinion on that car. It seems slow. It's loud as well. I mean, but it's clean. It looks cool. But the Terror here in EXO fighting crucial, getting naded there, getting pushed up on by Gil and Prince here. Crucial's gonna get knocked there by Prince. ZZ looking to throw some utils in, throwing a molly. Prince gonna get knocked there by ZZ himself though, as the Terror are looking to push up here. As ZZ with the util here, throwing that nade, landing on top of Gil there, picking up another knock. ZZ is putting in that work here for EXO Elite, trying to get another knock there, but that is going to be Pepito getting that knock, as now it is just down to Carmen. Carmen,
Exo Zizi and Pipito most likely are gonna try to pinch these guys. Well, which what they did, but Pepito's over here running the smoke. He's all like, "Get over here!" Oh,
yeah, he's trying to push up, wipe him out. He does get knocked there. ZZ's gonna, get a little 3-piece there. Gonna look to go pick up Crucial first. Crucial bleeding out pretty quickly there, and I mean, yeah, Pepito running in like a madman right now, trying to get the elimination. He might have tried to possibly pan or something, but hey, we shall see what these dudes continue to do with the rest of this game as they take out the likes of the Terror there.
yeah, Exo Zizi. He was over here like, "I'm gonna put everybody to sleep." That that last fight right there, he was like, "Yeah, you
Yes,
want to sleep?
he's
Well,
like,
sleep."
he's like,
Yo!
this is our place. This is our city. Like, get away.
What's up?
Welcome.
So what has been going on? What's been going on? What I miss out?
We have a special appearance here. Skur, that man, Skur.
Yes, four-time PMPL player, never made it to finals. Nothing surprising.
Yeah, never made it to finals, but fight him, and you're gonna get the
Oh, they're
smoke.
crashing. Look, crashing coming, crashing coming, crashing coming.
Blacklist.
You got.
Shot here. People are in the
Fanatics.
windows.
If I were them, I would start throwing nades. They're no.
Oh yeah,
Dope coming
Nope.
as a third party.
Yeah. Getting that knock. Getting multiple knocks onto them. But Dope also getting shot in the back there by Exceed. Exceed coming in and joining the fight as well. That makes
it's a
that what?
Royal Rumble here, you know.
Yes.
Everybody's out for
Multiple
blood.
teams. Yes, everybody's looking to take this compound here. Fanatics, Dope, Exceed.
If I was Fernandez, I would keep it on the low for the moment while Dope leave and take the fight with a different team.
Yeah. Dope. Leaving that hill as Exceed was pushing up. Vault trying to stay alive on the back of that buggy. I mean, we shall see what happens to
Oh
him.
hell no! Come on, guys.
Triggs could be the opening for Dope, but Dope also getting a
Nah,
knock. Dope.
Triggs, if
it's
D-Nox won, why is Triggs running in the open like that? Come on, guys.
nah, because they're confident. They're confident nobody's gonna push because they have different teams surrounding them.
Yes.
But even then, if they try to push, they're gonna get third partied or shot in the back. So
If I were them,
No,
I
for
should not get
sure.
cocky doing that way. You got teams surrounding on you.
I mean, Hate making making his way out of there. They did lose their teammate Voltex, the one on the back of the buggy. Dope down to 3. Being a
but right here we have Ace of Spades and MZR. Just Ace of Spades scouting the compound before they.
They're looking for an opening right now.
before they try and commit to the fight. MZR holding a little 2-2 split with this compound, making
My boy
sure.
Sir, what are your thoughts on Ace of Spades?
I say Aces is a solid team. Green River's fighting.
Aces of Spades, as you were saying, Skirt. They're a solid team.
I say they're a solid team. I know a couple players on this team. I just say they need to capitalize better on. Yeah, there we go. They got knocked right here. This is what I'm
Yeah,
talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
yeah. Kato and Maybe get knocked. Only just down to Oz and Versa now.
This is a solid team, but I feel like they should work together as a team, not just giving themselves away like that. If they're trying to look for a fight, I say they should get more information than just going
Full
straight in.
committing, yeah. Instead of full committing without much information and just making it down
They're getting
to
picked off.
duel. Yeah,
So like have someone like scout the area completely and gather
I
as
did
much intel.
one. Yeah, there was one driving around, but it looks like he didn't go really deep into. There you go,
oh,
QZ about to get knocked. QZ just got knocked.
yeah.
I say Versus should just leave.
Oh, for
You know,
sure. They're gonna look to possibly push up towards his way and try and eliminate him. There, yeah. They're
Yeah, and there he goes.
MZR
And
looking
if these
MZ
to.
aren't, yeah,
MZR, their performance. Like I said, they kept it low key in the first match, and then
oh,
slowly
Crucial.
started.
Crucial with the
Crucial got
spray
that
down
dog in him.
there.
Crucial got
Yeah,
that dog in him.
they're just a duo, but shoot
Oh, they're going
it.
for the offense.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're looking to just take the fight with them.
okay, they're all like all or nothing. Okay,
Yeah,
Crucial.
4
Uh,
eliminations. Trying to pick up some more.
Good catch from Crucial. If I were you, I would nade. I would nade. No, they're
They
getting
put
out.
him
They're
in the
leaving.
car.
Yeah, he should at least drove by a bit, see where they were, and let the other guy try to get to the 3 story and try to pick him off. That would have been a good idea right there.
Oh, for sure. Crucial. Gonna back off now. Just regroup with this teammate and play slow. Wait till that end game. Pick up some more eliminations. Get some placement as well. MZR.
Yes,
Go ahead.
yes, Danny. I agree with you with MZR. I feel like they might end up being at least top three for sure in this whole match of today.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they're they're staying really consistent. After that first game, we didn't really see them. Then that second game, they come out with the win. Like, not a lot of eliminations, but they put up a decent amount. But getting that win, just coming out of nowhere, holding their ground and everything, and just getting the win with those kills, and then staying consistent after that. I mean, we talked about like teams like Grim Reapers, Incognite going out early as well. They went out early to Dope, so that opened up maybe first, but Incognite had a decent lead from first. I mean, Aces of Spades is out, so they don't have to worry about Aces of Spades hopping up there trying to take them out, as well as forgot the team that was in second place. Was it Grim Reapers in second?
Is that them doing the long rotation right now?
Yes, top. Let me MZR.
Okay.
MZR. I mean, they have a good game here. Double kills, elimination, and the win. They can they could possibly take first.
Incognite coming in with 32 eliminations, 21 placement points, 53 overall points with a win under their hand. MZR not even a little bit more less than half the amount of eliminations at 17 eliminations, 14 placement points for a 31 overall. However, they are tied still with Ace of Spades, who was lead, has a ton of eliminations, but barely any placement points with 6.
Yeah,
MZR losing one in the process to Fanatics.
yeah. Fanatics, they're looking to continue to just hold that compound there. As we see, they've been there majority of the match so far, from the crash from Dope, Exceed on the Hill, Blacklist being there as well. So
Dope getting crashed. Let's see if he can hold this ground off.
yeah. He has a DBS in his hand.
Oh, there we
Getting
go. The
mollied.
fun.
He got mollied, but he's holding it down pretty well with that DBS.
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming and pushing up.
Which one's
Oh,
better?
oh.
Oh,
Third
Fnatic
party by
with the
Fnatic.
third party.
he got shot across, 8 away.
Shaw Young
Oh,
with the
Fanatics, you
third
sure?
party there. Yeah, Fanatics.
If you're gonna lay
That's the
down, try to shoot
ground.
better, guys. If you're trying to lay down, try to shoot better, guys.
Don't shoot into the ground.
It's like how Scare always said, those back shots will always get you.
Oh, yo.
Fair, right? If it's fair, that's fair.
Uh,
But at
that's
the
a
end of the
wild
day,
saying.
at the end of the day,
Exceeded, taking the fight with TFC.
at the end of the day, them nades will do that pierce damage thing for the mollies and
Oh,
and
for
the
sure.
Saves go. Oh,
Talking about those needs.
Ooh.
Exceed onto Pepito there. Now it's just down to Crucial. Crucial.
Could you just stay on the low unless he doesn't have zone.
No. He also has the Fierce pushing up on him. Exceed has angles towards his way. So he does have to be careful on possibly jumping out the window or over the walls.
He's just gonna leave on. Here goes Crucial 1v1.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crucial wins
Taking
those.
out the fears. Now looking to push up. Exceed looking to
Oh, really
throw
good
some
nade.
nades towards his way.
Oh, he's in a
Making it
bad
in.
spot.
Could jump over the wall.
He's in a nadeable position. He should not smoke. Well, smoking might help, but it's just gonna nade it more. Yep, there
Yeah,
we go.
he's just being eliminated there. Exceed taking him out there. Enigma taking out straight out in the Paul. Or still fighting
You know,
straight in the Paul
If
here.
I was Fanatics, I would try to focus behind you. If you can't hit your
you know,
shots from further distance.
speaking of straight out on the pole, their performance has been, you know, not as active as one would think, you know, because I haven't
For
seen them.
sure.
They're
Yeah, they
just
haven't.
uh he got them both. Card exploded.
Yeah. Vampy here. 3 of those eliminations from the 6. I mean, put in the work for Shannon Paul. I mean, as we were saying, like, not being as active as we would like. I mean, 9Z going out there as well by Grim Reapers. I mean, but Shannon Paul has really not been that active as we would have thought from them.
They looks like they're trying to
It's
get
just all
active
these
over here.
teams. It's just all these teams that we wouldn't expect, you know, like Fanatics and Grim, you know.
Oh, for sure. I mean, even like MZR as
MZR
well.
doing something risky. If I was MZR, I should have rotated the other way.
Yeah.
They're
MZR
gonna
looking to push
one
up
getting
into
a free knock right
action.
here.
Now it's
Exceeded
just
might
down
come to
to
third party.
Zed.
Exceeded might come to
Yes.
third party.
Grim Reapers are looking to come in third party this, possibly.
One goes a Molly.
You know,
Yep. That is going to be action eliminated there
Green Reapers
from the
look like they're
likes
just
of
backing off.
MZR. Yeah.
Oh,
Zone Fanatics. Zone
they called
Blast.
it. They called it.
Oh my. 5 eliminations still up as 3-man. Losing Chad early on towards Blacklist. I mean, they they just sat there in that compound. I mean, shit. They wasn't really probably like expecting Zone to go there, but they were just probably just hoping and praying it go there. I mean, and if so, they got it.
they just can't give away stupid knocks.
Yeah, especially as a 3-man, they can't give those early knocks out. Because if they get a knock and a 3-man or a full squad pushes them, that just makes them 1 man less. Especially if one is trying to get the revive. Grim
Sun
here.
going down by Green.
Yep. Now in our top 4 situation, Fanatics exceed Grim and MZR.
MZR looks like looking to crash, maybe, possibly.
As well as Exceed here looking to possibly crash as
MZR
well.
crashed. Looks like Fanatics are focused on
Look at
Exceed
that. The
instead.
S12K.
Oh, Fanatics doing a great defense, holding both teams
Triggs gets knocked.
up.
Benny gets knocked as well. It is just down to Show Young here. Gonna be Fanatics eliminated. MZR, a duo now. Looking to get crashed from the likes of Grim. One of them do get ran over. Baby Chief here looking to throw some util out onto them. Runs into a Molly there. Gonna throw some
Gets a
smokes out.
knock.
As they are going to be looking to get the revive onto their teammate there. As he
They look
bleeds
Exceeded.
out.
This might be Exceeded's game. I have Exceeded on my win right now.
Yeah, Exceeded won the first match, so I was gonna call it right now too. I feel
Yeah.
like they might win this one as well if
It
they keep
it's
consistently throwing the nades and the mollies, causing that pierce damage. You know,
for sure. I mean, Grim,
All right, one Graham looks like they pushed. They lost one. MZR is only one up.
Grim's still 4-man here. MZR just a solo. King Ka, he might be able to just to wait it out a little bit while Grim takes the fight with Exceed, but Exceed might look to push up into the building and take control of it.
These kids should be aware in the last guy in MZR. Oh,
Selfless,
beautiful on the Molly,
running
beautiful
through a
Molly.
Molly. Grim getting a knock onto Wallace there as well. So this is opening it up for Grim right now.
If I were him, I'll stay in the building. Okay.
I'm gonna look throw some smokes out for his team.
They got a clean res. Exceed is doing all right. Looks like everyone's taking it slow. If I were them, I would have pushed up already.
Yes. Grim is behind the likes of Exceed as well. That player crawling up behind them there. Cheeky on the wall here, looking to try to cook up some nades to throw onto Exceed.
Beautiful nade.
Nade. Perfect. King Ka on the roof as
Wait,
well.
is MCR on the roof? He's on the roof?
He's on the roof right now. So that could be prime position for them on possibly third party in this fight.
So what is he doing? Shooting his teammate? Is it something good? What's going on here, guys?
He's gonna look to throw a molly here. Now Exceed taking another knock there. Are we gonna see King Ka take these shots? Or just gonna see zone possibly go to nothing maybe.
Oh, here he comes, here he comes. Oh,
That's one
two.
knock, two.
There we go. Exceeded goes down.
Now just a 1v3 here as Grim has taken a casualty so far. They are looking to pick up Savan. Tokyo looking to get on the roof right now, as that is gonna be Grim's Reapers there with the win.
Honestly, that's beautiful play by Grim Reapers.
Yeah, I mean, jumping off the balcony with the shotgun.
And Fanatics with the poor play defense. If I was
Yeah.
now, I should have lost one in that fight, but
they got zone blessed there, like, and ended up going out in fourth place with only 6 eliminations. But Grim, 9 eliminations with the win. I mean, I haven't seen them in like fragging out. I mean, they had some top 5 positions, but not really like fragging out. As like MZR has been putting up some kills, Aces of Spades, Incognite, all those teams. I mean, Exceed getting another top 3 as well. I mean, they took first game. As you guys were saying, I was kind of expecting to possibly even maybe take this game as well, get another win under their belt, but we didn't get that.
yeah, I say they should have cleared MZR us together. I don't know why they didn't clear the building while they were just sitting outside.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it was just a solo from MZR. I mean, they could have possibly cleared it out easily with the util they had. Um, but they just
Yeah.
played it slow, played the outside of the buildings, and was too focused on Grim. All right. And with that being said, that is gonna be it from all of us. Me, Zani, and the rest of the guys. You guys can reintroduce yourselves before we end it.
Yeah. I'm here, Scur. Only been here for a while, but it was nice being here.
Last game,
Last game,
and
sir.
last
And
game. Yeah,
and guts.
yeah. I'll be seeing later, guys.